Hey everyone, so as you know, in this series of videos we're taking Mooche, the song by Charlie Parker, and we are deconstructing it basically. So for this video I wanted to present to you a little different idea, which is I am taking the phrases themselves and I'm applying them to different harmonic contexts. And then I'm taking them and trying to appropriate them as part of my vocabulary. This is a little different approach and hope you like it. Let's say we're working on this phrase. So I'm just gonna take this phrase and try to expand it as much as I can. Let's try to be as creative as we can and take this phrase as part of our language, basically, like appropriating this as a new word in our vocabulary. The first layers are going to be very simple. Let's see what's going on. This phrase is being played over a 2-5-1 on the key of B flat major. So it's gonna be like. Then for you to truly understand this and for you to be able to move this, let's simplify the things that you need to think about in order to play this fast. So the first thing is to know in which note of the key the phrase is starting. That way we're gonna be oriented key-wise. So it's starting on the root of the key, right? From the one of the key, right? So whatever key you are in, you just start playing it from the one of the key. So if you are in G major, you play it from the one. Very simple. Second thing that you need to know is in which part of the bar we're starting. So this phrase starts on the one and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, right? And then the third thing that you need to know is the first thing I said, which is this is being played over a 2-5-1. So it will work over a 2-5-1 chord progression. It will also work over a 5-1 chord progression. So if we have a longer 5, like a 5 that covers one bar, we can use it there too. So it could be used over this, a fast 2-5-1 or over a longer 2-5-1. You just have to wait to play it over the 5. So it would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. This is just the context. You need to understand the context in order to be able to play it over a tune. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm just gonna take the phrase and then playing it over a song. In this case, I'm gonna play Solar. In the song, you have many keys. The first key is gonna be C minor, then you're gonna go to F major, then you're gonna go to E flat major, then D flat major, right? So those are the 4 keys that we're gonna be working on whenever we're playing Solar. So it's good to just get familiar with the phrase in those 3 keys, the 3 major keys that we're gonna have just beforehand, right? So we have F major, we're gonna have E flat major, and then D flat major, right? And I'm just gonna play the tune, gonna play the chords, and then in the space where I'm supposed to playing the phrase, I'm gonna play the phrase. So it will sound like this. Here. Here. And here. Right, so that would be the first step. You just know the phrase and you can apply it to different harmonic contexts. Then after that, we can start getting a little bit more creative. What's going on this phrase at a deeper level, right? We're playing, which is like a C minor 7th arpeggio. And then we're going to this bluesy line, right? So you can kind of like break down this phrase in 2 parts. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the first part and then I'm going to combine it with other phrases that I already know, that I know work over a 5 chords. So I can resolve those phrases over the 1. This is where you take the previous language that you have and you connect it with the new phrase that you're having. So this is like Lego pieces. You're just building the thing. And here is where you can get really, really, really creative. So let me give you an example of that. Or on the fifth of the key, for example, it's very important to, of course, know how the target note concept works, right? So I have a masterclass dedicated just to these and many other ideas that I like to teach that are the core elements of my teaching process. So if you want to watch that masterclass, you can watch it. The link is on the description. So let's play it over the tune. Here. Here. Right, so that's one example. Another thing that you can do is you can see how you can reharmonize the phrase. For example, this phrase works very nicely over E flat major 2. We're resolving to the 9. That's very nice. Then if we play it over E flat, the next question is like, okay, where in the key should I start to play this phrase, right? So in this case, it's gonna be from the 5, right? This is the key. And it resolves to the 9, right? Right, and you can just do that. Just take that idea of that phrase, play it over a different key, starting from the 5 of the key, and then just play that over the tune. That would be the first step. It would sound like this: 3, 4. Then we can do the same thing that we did before. We just take that idea and then we combine it with other ideas that we already know. For example, if we're going to F major, we can take the first part of the phrase and combine it with the phrase that I already know. Right, resolving to the 5, or also to the 5, or... And then I can apply that to the song. For example, another thing that we can do, let's go back to the original phrase over the original harmony, right? And we can take the second half, right? That part. That could work over a 5 resolving to a 1. 1, 2. A 2, 5, 1, right? It also works over the 1 chord. So you can just take that little idea and just apply it to the song. There. Here. Or here. The important thing here is to really know where to start the phrase. If you're playing it over the 5 resolving to the 1, you want to do it 1, 2, you want to start it on the 3, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Right? Start it on the 3. If you want to play the phrase over the 1, then you have more freedom, right? You can also start over the 3. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. You just need to be aware of how much space you have left. But you can play it in different places, right? On the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. right? You just need to be aware of that, of the starting point of the phrase within the context of the bar. I hope this is fun and this is helpful. This is one little tool that I like to use to practice my songs. If you want to learn more about this, I have a masterclass where I explain the basic ideas behind my teaching process. So if you are interested in that, there is a link below. All right, so I'll see you soon.